I've been following the Lord for a really long time, as far back as I can remember. Grew up in a godly home with amazing parents, a wonderful family, but my personal walk with the Lord has been far from perfect. There's been a lot of bumps in the road along the way. I've been a fervent, devoted, unwavering, passionate, trusting follower of Jesus in my words, but not always in the way that I've lived my life. There's been a disconnect between what I say and the way I live. And so my behavior has often questioned God in a way that reveals my lack of trust in Him and reveals my deep need for a Savior. And that question is this: can you satisfy me? Will you satisfy me? And to my shame, time and time again, I've looked to the things and the people of this world to satisfy desires that only Christ can fulfill. And for me, this often manifests itself through relationships, where I look to a woman to bring me comfort, to bring me love, to offer affection, and on, basically putting her in the place of God, worshiping a relationship, and turning my back on God, saying to Him, and not with my words, but in my actions, I don't need you. I don't need you. And so I see myself throughout the writings of the Old Testament where the people of God, time and time again, after having walked with Him faithfully in obedience and devotion, experiencing the blessings that kind of life brings, they turn their back on Him and chase after all these things that they think are going to satisfy, only to turn up broken and empty in the end. And I see myself clear as day in the writings of the Apostle Paul, where he says in his letter to the Romans in chapter 7, he reveals his fight against his flesh, his fight against temptation, saying that he has the desire to do what's right, but not the ability to carry it out. And that's my story. That's my past. That's where I've been. I've had the desire to follow God, but not the ability to carry it out. I'm weak. I'm hopeless. I don't have the resources. I'm not equipped to do this thing on my own, by myself. So I need something from the outside. I need something to come in and to intervene and to take over. And lucky for me, Paul offers the answer. I think you all know it, what the answer is. But Paul offers the answer in verse 24 and saying, "As I feel, wretched man that I am, who will deliver me from this body of death?" Saying, thanks be to God through Jesus Christ. Through Jesus. Jesus is the answer. He's my hope. He's my comfort. He's my satisfaction. And that's why this Christmas season, this season of Advent, is so special, because it's such a season of hope. We sing joy to the world, the Lord is come. We sing no more let sins and sorrow grow, nor thorns infest the ground. Christ has come to set me free, me personally. He's come to set me free. He's come to heal the sick, and I'm sick, and I need Him. So as I've been humbled through experiences in my life, brought to my knees in order that I might recognize my deep need for a Savior, He's been faithful to intervene, to come in, to satisfy every desire of my heart, to be everything I ever wanted, and more. And I'm excited to see what He's going to do in the future. And so I'm going to forget all that junk behind me, and I'm going to focus and fix my eyes on Jesus to be my everything, to be my satisfaction, to be my comfort, to be my peace, to be my hope, and run with endurance, not boasting in my own strength, but in Him, boasting in Him, recognizing that I need Him. I'm going to run with endurance the race that He's marked out for me.